Hello friends, welcome to TMXing Adventures. Lisa here. Today we're going to talk about modes on our TM7 but also on our TM6. We have some awesome modes. Now to find our modes we simply click on down the left hand side our little blade symbol. Now if you're on a TM6, which I know some of you are, you swipe sideways. Now the TM5 you do not have this mode, nor do you have it on a TM31, but I will tell you today how you can do it manually, okay? Because you know when you turn up here, it's all about helping you get the most out of your Thermomix regardless of what model you've got. So these are all our mode screens, okay? All the different things we can do. And on the TM6, when you swipe across from the right to the left, you'll find them as well, okay? Now we have one here called egg boiler mode. Okay, so when I come down, I will find it here. It'll be looking at me over here, egg boiler. I just click on it and it comes up. Now when you first get a Thermomix, it actually has the tips come up. So at the top here you can see a thing that says show tips. On a TM6 you also have tips, but you may have turned them off and forgotten about them. There's a little checkbox down the bottom left of your TM6 screen to allow you to turn them on and off. Especially if you bought your TM6, maybe some of you bought it secondhand, you may not have ever seen that. Have a look because it tells you how to do it. So it says here, place 2 to 6 medium eggs from cold from the fridge in the mixing bowl without the simmering basket. Okay, so look at the picture, it's going in with the blades. Okay, a little scary the first time you make it. By the way, if you're watching on today, do say hi. I'd love to know you're on. And if you're watching the replay on YouTube tonight, hello from around the world. So then it says add cold or room temperature water up to the 1 litre mark. And then it tells you to choose the desired cooking point and tap start. When it's finished, drain them through the simmering basket and enjoy. Now on a TM6, you don't quite have all the very pretty pictures, but it tells you the same thing. There's also tips here where it tells you what these different pictures on the front actually mean as far as the texture of your boiled egg. So if you like it hard, it shows you what you can expect from a hard egg. Now, I have little mini eggs from my chickens. See all the different colors? Don't worry that they're green. It's just the outside. The inside is the same. Hello, Kim. Lovely to see you on today. We're going to do soft ones, medium soft actually is what we're going to do today because I've got a varying amount of children who want them soft all the way through to harder. So I'm just going to go for that in between. It says it's going to take approximately 11 minutes. So I'm going to carefully put in, and I've actually got more than it said, but that's because my eggs are actually quite, well, they're not small, but they're certainly not, I think if you bought them at the shops, you'd be sad about the size, okay? But being that these are our eggs, I'm not fussed that they are little. So this goes in around the blades. The general rule of thumb, look at that one. Look at how colourful they are. I love that, and I love the bloom on it. My rule of thumb with this is making sure they fit under the 1 litre water mark, okay? If they're sitting out above that 1 litre, this one's cool. This one's a grey egg. Look at that colour. Who would have thought you can get like grey? And then that one's a goldy coloured egg. Hang on, where's the camera? Really? There we go. Look at that. If it sticks out of the water, obviously you're not going to get it boiled, right? So I'm just putting those in. These are a little bit of a greeny kind of pastel colour. And then we're going to pull up our scales and we're going to put our 1 litre. Well, yeah, you can either pull up your scales, or you can use the dots on the back of the bowl. The back of the bowl has little dots there. Now, if you have a TM31 or a TM5, because I know you were watching as well, I know there's some of you out there who do, you need to do yours in the simmering basket because your blades will move. And if your blades are going around and they're moving, you're going to chop up your eggs. That is not going to go well. Whereas my blades are going to go stationary. Now, I'm just checking these are going to fit under there. Oh, I didn't put enough water in anyway. Oh, hang on. That's because once I got eggs in there, it changes the volume. No, I was never very good at maths. Okay, this is how I do it. Usually I don't follow the tips. I just make sure the eggs are covered and it's about there. So don't look at the grammage if you're doing it after you've added the eggs, because your 1 litre of water, 100 grams of water is going to, you've got eggs in there, right? I don't know if I'm making sense. It's Friday. Yeah, if you don't understand, I'm sorry. It's been a big week. So pretty much fill it to the 1 litre mark. Make sure your eggs are submerged. If you have a TM31 or a TM5 though, you are using your simmering basket. If you want to actually boil, you need to put enough water in to cover those 4 eggs in the bottom of your simmering basket, maybe 6. They need to be, all covered. If you are wanting to steam them, because you can steam them, you just need to put 500 grams of water in. You put them in the simmering basket, you steam them for 20 minutes on Varoma, speed 1, 1.5, 2, and then you're ready to go. You've actually got them steamed, but they are boiled. Okay, so 20 minutes is long enough. You can even do it over things like soup. So if you've got a soup underneath cooking for dinner and you want it to boiled eggs for tomorrow, you can have them in the top 20 minutes is how long you need. Okay, so but with the case of our TM6 and TM7, we got this cool mode. It doesn't move the blades, so it is a little scary the first time you make them because you're like, am I about to chop up all my eggs? As I said, hot tips from me. Make sure your eggs are under the water, 99% of them. That one wants to sit up, but under there, because otherwise they're obviously not going to boil. And then about the 1 litre mark here or there. Okay, I've got a few extra, but mine are also small. From here, I simply then close off my scales, I think, and I press play. And I go, oh, no sounds, no movement, no nothing. So as much as there's that anticipation about, oh my goodness, am I going to blitz up my eggs? The blades don't move. So for the next 11 minutes, this water is going to heat up. It's going to come to the boil, and then it's going to sing at me to tell me they're done. Now, if you pick hard, it's going to take longer than if you pick, like I have, the low end down to the soft. Okay, the timings will be different depending on that as well. So otherwise, what would you do with eggs? I'm thinking egg salad, just eggs with little dippies. There's so many things you can do with boiled eggs. There's even a cooked mayonnaise that I think uses boiled eggs in it, which I have not done yet, but maybe I should do that for a video for you guys. Hello, Kalinda, lovely to see you on today too. So anyway, let us know if you've tried your boiled egg mode. Let me know if you're using your Thermomix to boil eggs. It's another handy thing to know that is taken care of, because pre-Thermomix, I would boil mine dry. Okay, plenty of early marriage memories of boiling my eggs dry. There's a very unique smell you get from a saucepan on a stovetop when there's no water left and it's boiling dry eggs. I'm probably the only one who knows that. Anyway, guys, have a fantastic weekend. Keep an eye out over the weekend. I have a cleaning video coming up on YouTube, and I have another recipe. Oh, the rains are starting to come down. I have another one. I've been playing with this browning high heat mode on the TM7, and I've got a video coming up to show you that as well, and some things I've been doing with that. Hello, Raylene. Lovely to see you on as well. So yeah, if I can help you with your Thermomix, if you have questions about your Thermomixing, the recipes you're making, please do not ever hesitate to reach out. I do love to hear from you. You can find all my details over at TMXing Adventures. But otherwise, take care, and I will see you in the next video soon. Bye for now.